go of your heart, let go of your head. Feel now Babylon. That's a David Gray song. Thanks very much. Little pre-ritual feelings. No, I don't watch the TV, and I'm always playing that song. So. Thanks, universe. Mike, we still got a minute? We still got a few minutes? 1 minute, right? Now is all there is and I keep forgetting it. Now is all I have and I will remember. Now is all there is and I keep forgetting it. Now is all I have and I will remember. Remember. All there is and I keep forgetting it. Now is all I have and I will remember. Now is all there is and I keep forgetting it. Now is all I have and I will remember. I know you're fed up. Life won't let up for us. All they talk about is what's been going down, what's been messed up for us. But when I look around, I see blue skies, I see butterflies for us. Listen to that sound and lose it, sweet music, and dance. 'cause there is beauty in the world, so much beauty in the world, always beauty in the world, so much beauty in the world. There is beauty in the world, so much beauty in the world. Pick your diamond, pick your pearl. There is beauty in the world. Sing that next time. We need more loving, we need more money. They say change is gonna come like the weather. They say forever. They say, well, baby, in between, notice the blue skies, notice the butterflies, notice me. Stop and smell the flowers and lose it in sweet music and dance with me, 'cause there's beauty in the world, so much beauty in the world. There is beauty in the world, so much beauty in the world. There is beauty in the world, so much beauty in the world. Pick your diamond, pick your pearl. There is beauty in the world. Let's go. There is beauty in the world, so much beauty in the world. There is beauty in the world, so much beauty in the world. There is beauty in the world, so much beauty in the world. Shake your booty, boys and girls. There is beauty in the world. There is beauty in the world, so much beauty in the world. There is beauty in the world, so much beauty in the world. There is beauty in the world, so much beauty in the world. Pick your diamonds, pick your pearl. There is beauty in the world. Right here on a Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning. It's so nice to see you all here this morning. Thank you for coming. And for those of you in the virtual world, out there in Colorado, in Oregon, here in Fallbrook, and I know there's some other places as well. New York, yes. Anyway, so thrilled that you guys are watching as well. I know last week we had a little bit of a glitch for those of you out in the virtual world. If it's getting wonky, just send a message, because the guys in the soundboard are watching, and hopefully we'll fix it, whatever that was. But in either case, I'm so happy that we're all here today. Welcome. Good to see you guys. Yep. Let's see, should we do the announcements first and then get into things, or what do we, yeah, that's what we do, don't we? It's been one of those kind of weeks, you know? I'm in there. I'm good, I'm really good. So, a couple things going on that you should know about. One is that after service today, I'm going to be doing a short, just kind of a hangout with, it's called New Thought in the World. They're conversations, and they're not really scripted. I mean, I have some ideas that I'd love to share. But if you're curious about our teaching, who we are, what we're all about, how we stand in the world, if you just kind of want to rant and rave about something, you know, we'll kind of put it in context and kind of go from there. It'd be fun to have you. There'll be some food afterwards, so grab some food, and then we'll go into the Emerson room about 10 or 15 minutes after that. So that's going on. Also, on other Sundays, like next Sunday, we have our book study going on called Living the Untethered Soul with Michael Singer. For those of you that were in the Untethered Soul, it's a kind of a continuation of that. Same format, you know, grab something to eat, hang out for a little bit, do some praying. If you want to join the prayer circle and then join into the book study, so that's going down. On Wednesday, May 28th from 6 to 7:30, Magdalena is going to be doing a healing mantra experience, a kirtan concert. Call it what you want to call it, but anyway, just don't call it late. Anyway, so that's going to be here. It's actually going to be right here in this room. And there's a donation for that, so come see that. Am I supposed to just be able to read that? Summer youth program. Oh, yes, for the kids. We have a youth program going on in the back with Reverend Laura. So that's happening even as we speak. That's going on as well.
June 1st, there's mantras with the youth program with Magdalena.
Oh,
June
yeah,
1st.
thank you. Yeah. You're right. That's what it says. I could pass a driving test. Maybe. So that's going on too. So then we have that. Then spiritual practices. That's a class that I'm going to be teaching starting June 4th. It's going to be on Wednesday evenings. It's on Zoom. It's a 6-week class, and it's basically centered around spiritual practices. For anybody that's interested in going on to further their education, like they're wanting to go into practitioner training and go further with that, it's an accredited class. For anybody else, we're just going to be kind of into doing spiritual practices. I was calling it contemplation in a time of chaos, but we'll just kind of hold with that. So Sunday mornings at 9 o'clock, Jim Jones has got well-being in the Tao, and that starts at 9 a.m., and he's got his fan base here. So that's happening. Open Mind Gift Shop. Yeah, all kinds of cool stuff going on in there. One of the things that we're starting to do, we were doing this before, we're starting to do it again. Any of you who see Gary Richard, who is a medical intuitive and a practitioner of that, he works a lot with a lot of supplements. And so we're going to be carrying those in the bookstore as well. I mean, the gift shop as well. So check them out, and we'll do them at a discounted price so you don't have to go someplace else or order them online. You can sort of support us and support him. Ministry of Prayer. So please do not leave if your heart has been touched in any way without the benefit of prayer. There are several ways you can do this. You can write a prayer request in the narthex there. There's a prayer request card, and you can fill that out. And the practitioners get together every Friday morning and pray together. So we will do that. You can also see any one of the practitioners and just walk up to them and say, hey, can you have a moment to prayer? And we have practitioners here. Let's see, Paul's here. Liz is here, Terry's here, Andrea's here, who else is here? Laura's here, but she's with kids. So you can do that. Or after about 5 or 10 minutes after service, Liz will be doing a prayer circle in the Emerson room, and you can join with that as well. We have a new feature here because we want to make it easy for you to give us money. And it's a Venmo account. So you can just hold your phone up to there and direct it accordingly, and we've got that going on, so please use that generously. Am I forgetting anything? It could be. What? We're done with those? Okay, we're done with those, and we'll dive into the other things. So, question of the day. The question of the day is this: what are you dreaming of for a better world? What are you dreaming of or for a better world? Would you like to start, Jim? Sure. Okay.
I love this question. From my Taoist perspective, I would say that my hope would be that we have the fundamental view through which we look at the world is the concept of oneness, or this idea that everything is interconnected. And doing so, it transforms the politics, the economics, the justice, and it's really the worldviews that see things as separate, or the idea that this world that is not my home are the types of beliefs that lead to the types of unnecessary suffering that we experience.
Beautiful.
So beautiful. Hard to follow. But similarly, I feel like my dream is that there is a turn of sacredness to the tangible, that we see reality and our shared experience as what is even maybe more sacred than what we can even imagine, that the shared responsibility is this beautiful experience that we can find all our desperate meaning and fulfillment in. And I dream of that day.
Beautiful. But you, Liz?
Wow, it's a great probe. I have a legal pad list of things that I would like, but a hierarchy would be compassion, to be able to listen to people with an open heart and an open mind, to come together in some form of appreciation, understanding, humanhood, even if our views vary. But what we come together is a respect for each other on some level, with kindness and with love.
All righty. Anybody here? What are you dreaming for a better world? Any takers? All right, Larry.
I'm dreaming of a quickening of environmental goals into being for the planet.
Fabulous. Thank you. Very good. Anyone else? Yep, there's a hand up. Miss Magdalena.
Since y'all took mine already, I'm going to get creative, maybe a little extra esoteric, but for me, for people to stop looking outside themselves for their answers, so decreasing addiction, decreasing suicide, and helping people reclaim their sovereignty, their truth from within, that all the answers lie within.
Beautiful. Love it. Anyone else? What are you dreaming for a better world? Any takers? All righty. I am dreaming of a re-enchantment of our experience literally to the living planet itself. This is a re-enchantment to what it means to be connected to Mother Earth. That is my dream. So let us hold all those dreams as we invite Liz to move us into service, and off we go.
And good morning, our virtual as well as to everyone here. I'm Liz, I'm your practitioner of service today, and I'm really happy to be here with all of you. I see some new faces, and I hope I get a chance to get to know you better, and I see some really family faces, and that warms my heart, because this is my spiritual home. This is where I come in communion, in community, to seek that essence and that connection with all that seek a better life, that come here for tools, for a way to live in our chaotic and yet beautiful world. So with that, I'd like to open with prayer. So if you would get comfortable, whether you close your eyes, get comfortable in your seat. And the first thing I'd like us to do is just to take a very deep breath together and breathe in and then out. And that breath is so beautiful and powerful because it is the connection not only with each other in this room, but what that energy that I call is God that connects us all. And realizing as I'm breathing in, I'm feeling life actually come into me. And all of the beauty that I desire to feel of love, of unity within myself, of wholeness, of groundedness, enters. And as I think of that gift of breath, I think of the gift of life that energy of God provides for us. And as I exhale, I'm conscious of release of anxiety, of fear, of trouble, of anything that I want to remove from my body so that I can feel that centeredness and groundedness that we all desire, of peace, of unity, because then I can truly open my heart for compassion for others, and to try to live that highest self, that soul self that we all strive for unity, for peace, for joy, for adventure, for all of the beautiful things that we desire. So we come together today to have that unity and appreciation for each other and for spirit. So with this, I release all of these words and these thoughts into that divine and that unbelievable universal mind that exists, that is the creation of all, that we're all connected to, every sentient being, everything. And that gives me joy and comfort to know that I'm never alone. And releasing these words with deep, deep gratitude, together we say, and so it is. And one of the themes is the energy of spirit, that, we are all that energy. That energy is such an important concept and word. And when I think of energy, I think of spirituality that I guess has been misused in some ways. People don't understand it. To me, it is the acceptance and love of all and the connection with all. So the reading I picked today talks to this. The secret to becoming more magnetic is that it's actually about becoming more you. It's about freeing yourself from who you were conditioned to be and dissolving the limitations that block your authentic self from shining. Trust in who you are and know that being you is more than enough. The entire universe conspired for you to exist right now. It's already given you everything you need. When you let your authentic self shine, you align with the natural flow of the universe, and you become magnetic beyond your wildest dreams. And you inspire us to remember that we are all here to do the same. And so it is. Now I'd like to introduce a special treat. Magdalena is going to come up as part of our meditation and going to treat us with a mantra. And take it away, Magdalena. So happy to have you.
Thank you for the opportunity to follow that. I get to shine my light and sing you a song. So allow this mantra to join you in meditation. I invite you to empty your mind as you hear the words and the music and drop into your heart. Allow it to wash over you. If you know the words, Ad Gare Name, Jugad Gare Name, Sat Gare Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Great, sing along. And if not, meditate and receive.
San Rename Sri Guru Deve Name. Just allowing that to run through your central nervous system just for a few more seconds. Doing a body scan, seeing what has shifted, how your heart and mind feel. Invite you to take a nice deep inhale. Go ahead, inhale. And exhale. And so it is.
So it is.
Oh, we're going to go straight to the top?
That's the point.
So now it's me?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
unless you want me to. Otherwise,
Okay, good. No, I'm...
what's it? Oh, we haven't done. Oh, we're still doing the song? Okay. I can do the song. Yeah, I thought it was in place in the song. All right. That makes sense. That was the meditation. I agree. We never have enough songs. Good. I wanted to play this one, so this is good. This is my song about. I wrote this one about recognizing our beautiful, glorious finiteness in this wondrous infinity. It's called Stardust. Stardust and forces of attraction, that's all we are. Particles of matter that don't matter in time, but of all the places in the space you could want to be, your particles of matter keep running into mine. Worlds collide and you're by my side, from galaxy to galaxy, and you're next to me. We could ponder the meaning, 'cause that's what people do. But I don't need a meaning, I mean, as long as I'm with you. Stardust and forces of attraction, that's all there is. Chaos, randomness, and probability. But of all the places in this space I could want to see, it's your particles of matter that matter to me. Worlds collide and you're by my side, from galaxy to galaxy, and you're next to me. We could ponder the meaning, 'cause that's what people do. But I don't need a meaning, I mean, as long as I'm with you. Stardust and forces of attraction, that's all we are. Hey, thank you very much. Thanks, Jim Jones. Please welcome our Reverend Dr. Guy Williams.
So for those of you who could remember 1963, just do so for a minute. For anybody else, just kind of let yourself just kind of go along with this idea. It's August 28th, it's 1963, it's Washington, D.C. The temperature is 86 degrees. And anybody that has ever been on the East Coast in August at 86 degrees knows that that is not like 86 degrees here. It's probably muggy, and there may have even been rain at some point during the day or not. It was billed as the March on Washington. And nearly 500,000 people had been gathered at the site of the Lincoln Monument to hear speeches and to declare some ideas and hold some, or call for a level of justice. That's what the whole thing was about. Martin Luther King, a young minister from Ebenezer Baptist Church, was slated on the schedule of those who was going to speak. He was number 16 that day. So knowing, as a minister, what I know is you don't want to be 16, you don't want to be 10, you don't want to be 5, you don't want to be 4, because by 16, people are probably getting restless. It had been a long, long day. So Dr. Martin Luther King takes the lectern, and he's beginning to speak, and he had a prepared speak, and he was sort of meandering and ambling along, and you could see that there was restlessness going on in the crowds there as things were going. So there was a woman there, a great singer by the name of Mahalia Jackson. Mahalia Jackson, coming from the black church, was comfortable with the idea that you spoke, you talked during church, you even talked to the minister during the talk. And as Martin Luther King was sort of figuring his way out with his prepared words, she looks at him and she says, "Tell him about the dream, Martin. Tell him about the dream." And if you see footage of this, you see him turn to her. And at that point, he puts the notes away and begins 400 plus of the most famous words he has ever spoken. "I have a dream." And if you've seen video of this, you can see that the audience visibly changes. They are riveted. And of all the things that he has spoken and all the things that he has done, as great as he is, "I have a dream" is an iconic speech that literally sits in the consciousness of every American, one way or the other. It's powerful. It's powerful for two things, well, for many things, but two in particular. One, people want a dream. They want something to see. It's important for us, especially those of us who come from the New Thought tradition. It's important for us to talk about things like ecological overshoot, of doom, of things that are going on. It's even important for us to talk about the failures and the mistakes and the fears that we may have. But more important than any of those things, our attention should always be on the dream. What is luring us? Pierre Teilhard de Chardin says that God lives a little in the future and is always inviting us and luring us. And it is the dream that carries us forward. So even though all these other things may be going on in our lives, and they are, and they create lots of different feelings for us, and they should, and they do, the thing that carries us is the dream. And the other part of that is this. One of his contemporaries and friends, Rabbi Abraham Heschel, would say that words create worlds. They are powerful. We had an opportunity to listen to mantras, and there was a book, came out in 2016, I think it was. It was something about words. I can't remember what it was. And it's funny because I bought it in 2016. I was thinking about it the other day. But something to the effect that literally the research that has been done is that a word powerfully spoken can literally affect the genes in our body. But even more than that, I love the words of Emily Dickinson, who says, "I know nothing in the world that has as much power as a word." I know nothing in the world that has as much power as a word. The energetic experience of what words can do. It's kind of interesting, too, that when children begin to develop the capacity to speak, the capacity to work with languages, is really when they begin to differentiate themselves as an individual, because they're able to say, "Mama, Dada, me, puppy." But they have the capacity to see and experience the world objectively, that not everything is them, but they exist in something that they are part of. And they begin to have this sense of, we all did, this sense of who I am. And these are through words. How we communicate to ourselves, even at the level of the subjective, is in the words that we say and the stories that we tell to ourselves and to others. Greg Braden says this. He says, the words we choose to describe ourselves and share our thoughts, feelings, and emotions and beliefs actually form the framework for the unity or separation that we experience when we think and solve the problems of everyday life. So it creates this structure, this infrastructure of whether we are feeling connected or whether we are feeling disconnected. All of that, and how we begin to navigate ourselves and begin to work through the challenges that life creates. Words, music, art, all of these things are energy. I was having this thought this week, how everything is interconnected to everything else. I know that this is kind of a trite thought because we say it a lot in New Thought communities, that everything is energy and everything. But then I started thinking about this. It's like, it really is true that everything is energetically created. I had this thought that was, like if the Hebrew Bible was to be written today, which it won't be, and it didn't, and it couldn't, but if it was, it would probably start not with "in the beginning God said, let there be light," but in the beginning, God said, let there be energy. Because everything has this energetic flow about it, right? Whether it be the Big Bang itself, which seems to have kicked everything into gear energetically of where things are, or the development of the periodic table, of beginning that, or the movement of planets, the sun, how it affects different things on the planet, water, sun, air, plants. If you think about it, or I think about it, is that everything is an exchange of energy, and that we are energy consuming, distributing species. Everything that we do is connected to energy. The food that we eat connects us to the energetic field of the earth. The movement that we do, the curiosities that we have, all of this is movement of energy. The great things that we create are avenues for energy to flow. The catastrophes that we create are probably, ill-mannered or immature uses of how we work with energy. Brian McLaren says this. He says, on this planet, in this solar system, on the rim of this spinning galaxy, life evolves to direct energy towards novelty and diversity, towards interdependence and community. We might even say towards beauty, consciousness, and love. We humans evolved as part of the energy evolution. Well, that's a big task in its own sense, because, in the myths and legends of creation stories, we are often invited to take part in the co-creation, the ongoing evolution of things. I was thinking about this as I was reading this article the other day about otters, of all things. And in this took place in Northern California, there was a group of people that got together because they were wanting to preserve the habitat of these local otters that I guess were endangered. And they worked on this, and lo and behold, the otters began to resurge back into the area, and they began to come in and, do what otters do. And then one of the things that they noticed was, as the otters were beginning to repopulate this certain area, the sea urchin population began to diminish. It began to go back into balance where it had been out of balance with the missing otters. And so there was a balance that began to happen. And then there was an interesting thing that happened after that, is when the sea urchins found their balance, their niche with the husbandmanship of the otters, the kelp forests began to flourish. And the kelp forests create all kinds of space for all kinds of sea creatures and all kinds of animals that live within these beautiful, vast kelp forests, not to mention how they regulate the ocean and capture carbon. So in many ways, one way of saving the planet is to take care of otters. Now, you could say the same thing about butterflies or deer or trees or anything, because what it speaks to is this idea that everything is interconnected. And oftentimes what happens is that in our desire for energy and our yearning for using more energy, we may throw things out of balance. And so the energetic field then is somewhat disrupted. But in a very real way, we can bring it back into balance by just one thing. I know for myself, I think about this often, how, there's kind of like this buffet of issues that need attention, and it can be overwhelming. What do I do? Do I speak to the injustices that are going on in the world today? Do I keep my attention on what is happening at the environmental level? Do I want to make sure that my community here is doing well? Am I flossing my teeth? It's like overwhelming. But what I'm finding is, do the thing that you are called to do. And that is enough. None of us are called to save the entire planet. We can't. It's incongruent with the very vision that everything is interconnected to everything else. All we need to do is find the thing that is calling us and say yes to that. And here's the way. If you don't know how to do that, the way will show the way. The way will show the way. Our job is simply to affirm what that is and to say yes. The most powerful word there is the word yes. And yes is probably the most important prayer we can pray. So, I was reading this article about Greg Braden. Greg Braden is a futurist and he's a scientist and he's written several books. But he was talking about, in this case, he and a group of people had traveled to Tibet to meet a specific lama. And as these stories go and are often embellished, they went through ice fields and this and that and all these other things to get them to this lama. I'm not sure how true that is. But I think the conversation is true because he wrote about it. And it was this. They went to this monastery, this Tibetan monastery, and anybody that has ever been to Tibet or Nepal or Bhutan or any of those places, I'm looking at my beautiful partner Annie there who has been, and she's told me these stories, is you go into these temples and they are banging drums and ringing bells and chanting for like 14 hours a day. It's just going and going and going. And so Greg Braden had an opportunity to interview one of these lamas there, and he was like, we hear these bells and we hear you chanting and we see all these things that are going on, these great elaborate movements that you make and the incense and all this. What's going on in your mind? And the lama says, you're not watching us pray. He goes on to say this. He says, what you have seen is what we do to create the feeling in our bodies. Feeling is the prayer. Feeling is the prayer. It's not a mental activity because it's an energetic activity. It is a response. It is a call, it is an lure and an allure, but it happens at the feeling level. He also Braden in his book also talks about the Navajo and the Hopi tribes when they do ceremonies for rain. And it's not just, they don't just kind of say, please let it rain, we hope that it'll rain, here's some corn, let it rain. But they get into the experience. They begin to smell what the village would smell like if there was rain hitting the adobe. They begin to feel what mud would feel like as they would walk barefoot. They would feel the change of the air. They would begin to a full body experience of what it is like to be in the experience of rain. And it rains. This is very similar to something that Neville Goddard would teach. And Neville Goddard was a New Thought teacher and practitioner. And, one of the things that I really liked about him is that Neville Goddard, he's called shortly Neville, and what's nice about Neville Goddard is all of his stuff is in the public face, so you can go to YouTube, I suppose it is, and all his lectures, everything is there. But what Neville talks about, and he was trained, same as Joseph Murphy, who was another New Thought teacher, but both of them were trained by this very mysterious character by the name of Abdullah. But what Abdullah taught them was that when you create the experience fully, a full body experience of your desire to get fully into it, it's kind of like the bridge between New Thought metaphysics and quantum physics. Because what you are doing is you are creating at the quantum level a possibility. And because you're energizing it with a feeling and an experience of literally being into it, you're creating that possibility as a reality. And it's certainly a reality in your own life, because what is happening with you is as we create this experience, our subjective mind is literally building a bridge to the event. And we don't know how. Again, the way will show the way, but we begin to arrive there. But at another level, at a morphic field, just as a word can change the genetic makeup of who we are, a prayer that is fully felt, an experience, can create something within us. And just like we may be feeding an otter, and in so doing so, saving an ecosystem, so too, any prayer that brings us into alignment energetically with our environment is healing that place as well. Does that make sense? So kind of, it's overwhelming, I think, sometimes for us just to try to think, how am I going to do it all? And we don't have to do it all. We just need to be attentive to the thing that calls us. Ralph Waldo Emerson, the great American poet and philosopher, says that each and every one of us has a vocation, and the talent is the call. Or in the Jodi world, it is known as Dharma. In astrology, it's the fifth house. It is that which is unique and special about us. And when we practice it, the entire planet, I would say the solar system, benefits from that. And so the invitation then again is to go back to the very beginning of service. What is your dream of a better world? Do you have a dream of a better world? It's an important thing to, I think, just to kind of practice that. And what I'd like to offer to you is a process, just to practice this and to move it into your body. And so what I'd love you to do is just think about your dream for a better world. Just think it right now. And if it feels comfortable to close your eyes, do so. It's not necessary. But I invite you to put your hand on your heart and just take 3 deep breaths. Deep, relaxing breaths. Ask your body now, what do you need to feel safe? What do you need to feel soothed? What does your body need to feel the experience of your dream fulfilled? Your body is wise. It will let you know what it needs. And it never lies. Just breathing that in. And just say a prayer, but not for answers, not even for petitions, but just to experience a moment of grace. I said last week that when Mother Teresa was interviewed about prayer and she was asked, "What do you pray?" she says, "I listen." And when Dan Rather says, "Well, what does God do?" she said, "God listens." So this prayer is just listening. Listening. And knowing that as we are listening, the entire creation is listening. That as our mind stews into our heart, the Holy One, blessed be it, is listening. Is listening. And that our body knows how to respond. Two things more. Just reach out gently and touch the person next to you. I know, big risk. It's okay, they know you're going to do it. Just reach out and touch someone. Because it's important that we never isolate. Connection is the miracle drug. And to remember, whatever is going on, it'll pass. Really, it will pass. And so we just breathe in a moment of gratitude and gently bring yourself back into the room. I know nothing in the world that is more powerful as a word. What is the word of your dream? Speak it to yourself. Let your body listen. Let your body respond. And let your body speak the prayer. Thank you.
Speaking of the body and feeling our feelings, I thought we'd do something different today and do a familiar mantra song that we do with just the drums. And that means you can clap along too. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This life, thank you for this life, Spirit, thank you for this life. Thank you for this life, Spirit, thank you for this life. This glorious, this glorious, this glorious, this glorious life. This glorious, this glorious, this glorious life. This light day, Spirit, this light. Thank you for this light, Spirit, thank you for this light. Thank you for this light, Spirit, thank you for this light. This gorgeous, this gorgeous, this gorgeous light. This gorgeous, this gorgeous, this gorgeous light. This breath, thank you for this breath, Spirit, thank you for this breath. Thank you for this breath, Spirit, thank you for this breath. This nourishing, this nourishing, nourishing, this nourishing breath. This nourishing, this nourishing, this nourishing breath. This day, thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This love, thank you for this love, Spirit, thank you for this love. Thank you for this love, Spirit, thank you for this love. This glorious, this glorious, this glorious, this glorious love. Glorious, this glorious, this glorious love. This day, one more time.
day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. All right. Thanks, Walter.
I love that too. That was great. Thank you.
I'm an advocate for standing up and moving around.
Yeah.
Like anytime you can around the house, just do that. It's like
Absolutely.
the feeling
Get the
itself
energy
is-
going. Yeah.
I was holding back. I'm going to figure next time.
So we come to a time for what we call our conscious giving and talk about energy. You know, money, checks, all of that is just energy. It's just a flow. So if you choose to give today, hold your check, your money, whatever, close to your heart and recognize as you give, it comes back in so many ways, whether it's health, whether it's more money that comes back. It doesn't make any difference. It's one of gratitude. And I give today because Hilltop is my spiritual home. It's where I come to get renewed, to feel grounded, to take lessons that I get here out in that world. And I love Reverend Guy's talk. I love our music. I love the mantra. All of it. We're so lucky. And I'm so glad that you're all here. And I hope that you continue to come and as we continue to build our beautiful community. And so it is.
So it is.
There's people coming through, coming through, coming through. People like you and you and you. You didn't have to, but you do, but you do. You keep on coming through, coming through, coming through. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Thank you. The people coming through. People like you.
I sing that song with one of my dogs. Oh.
That's called an earworm.
It is. It's a moment for both of us. We love it. Yeah.
Connection.
It is. It is. It's very good. Yes. So, let's get Wolfie. So, thank you all for being here today. Remember Magdalena's event on the 28th and Sundays with Jim at 9. I want to thank everybody that's been part of it. Karen, it's good to have you guys back from Texas. Good to having you, and you were one of the greeters today, you and Dave. So thank you, Dave, for being the greeters, and for Steve and Michael back there on the soundboard. How did we broadcast today?
Yeah.
All worked. Fabulous. Thank you for that. So for Charla and Andrea in the gift shop and every place else that you guys are, thank you for that. Please give Deanna and Ann, Kurt. I was getting there. I'm getting there. And Mike for setting up a feast for us. So thank you for that, not Andrea, Liz. Liz was great. We're all one. Liz, was fabulous having you on the platform. Always a pleasure with you guys. And when is your big
May 30th at Party Burger.
May 30th at Party
Right
Burger.
in town on Pico. On Pico.
Yeah,
Great.
on Pico, North Pico.
And I just want to say, for those that want prayer today, we have to be kind of on a schedule. So grab something quickly. Let's go in the Emerson room because we have Guy's course. So I say that.
No rush. Yes, and
I forgot one thing. Next Sunday before service, I'll be doing mantras too.
fabulous.
At 9:45.
Okay, wonderful. Down in the teen room.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Andrea, are you saying something for me to remember? Nope. Huh? False alarm. He's setting me up. Thank you all for being here today. So with that, let us just pray. How grateful I am. Recognizing that there is a power and a presence for good, for life, for flourishing, that knows us by name, sees us, reveals itself to us in ways that amaze and surprise and bring us to wonder and awe. It is the presence of unrelenting love, which is the force of all that there is. It is that energetic vortex that has brought all into creation. What a privilege, what an honor, what a blessing to be part of that. So may your day today be filled with many surprises. May something in this moment, this day, reveal itself to bring you to a place of wonder and awe and amazement. May it lead each of us to a moment of reverence, recognizing our unity, and in doing so, healing the world. And so we let it be, and so it is. Well done today. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to play a song that I wrote after I got to do a TEDx talk. It was about the nature of what movement and expression and feeling in our bodies does to us. And I hadn't written it then, so I just talked and was really nervous. But here it is for you. It's called Move You.
Before you walk out that door, I'm gonna give you what you came before. 'Cause we were born with beating hearts. That's why we move when the music starts. Before you care about what they'll say, just know that everybody moves a different way. So let it loose now, or keep it tight. You just gotta do it, and you're doing it right. So get up on the floor, you're the hero of your movie. Can't nobody do it like you do. I don't need no groupie, just somebody to move me like I move you. Before the world made history, we use the music to set the bodies free. So picture pre-technology, nothing but the rhythm living within you and me. So get up on the floor, you're the hero of your movie. Can't nobody do you like you do. I don't need no groupie, just somebody to move me like I move you. Before the night has been and gone, we still got time, so bring it on. You might not know what you came here for, but you will before you walk out that door. And it goes like move like an animal, just move like an animal. Hey, move like an animal, 'cause we are just animals. Get up on the floor, you're the hero of your movie. Can't nobody do you like you do. I don't need no groupie, just somebody to move me like I move you. Hey, don't forget to move. Andrea knows. Thanks, Tim Jones. Happy Sunday, everybody.